Hi guys, Tugu here with a new video, and this video we're going to talk about a new change for 10.2. So they finally added something we actually asked since season 1 to add specific healer rewards. And I think this is like the right step to take, and hopefully they add even more rewards. But basically you have Blizzard is adding a new title for rated soul shuffle exclusively two healers, and that is Battle Manda. To earn this title, you must win rounds at the rank of Rival 1 or above during Dragonflight Season 3. So it means it's actually easy to attain, although Rival 1 it's 1800, and currently for healers, even 1800 is quite difficult because again the MMR system and how deflated it is and how 1v1 it actually feels in social is very hard to always win those 1v1s, especially if let's say you win 4 rounds and you still lose MMR. It's really tough, but still they added a achievement which is achievable, kinda. Win 50 soul shuffle rounds, so it's basically divided by 6. It's not really a lot of soul shuffle matches. It's really easy to attain. Once you are 1800 and you're like consistent with wins, you will be able to attain this title as a healer at or above Rival 1 during Dragonflight Season 3. That's a great change. Again, it's great that they actually added it for Rival 1s and not for Glads, because you don't really have a lot of Glads for healers, so basically you're going to give it to 0.1% of the population for healers, I would say. But if like it's Rival 1, it means that everyone can attain it. If someone wants to have a title, or like the title holders, they are going to easily grind for it. It's not like I'm going to say it's easy to get 1800. I'm not going to say that because many people are actually struggling for getting 1800. But I would say it's more attainable, it's more reachable than, let's say, 2400. And this is a first step towards the casual players, towards the people that are mostly populated our PvP game modes, really, because you cannot really center everything around 2400, while 95% of the player base actually sits around 1.4k and 2.1k. So you have to give some incentives to actually go for it, and this is a great incentive for healers. Now, what I would like to see, I'm not going to make a whole video about it, but I may suggest also that they give like a named one. This is not this is a named one since it's Dragonflight Season 3, but it would be cool that it was, if it's like, let's say, Crimson Season, that would be Crimson Battle Mander, for example, or like a named season instead of like Dragonflight Season 3, that you really get a name for it. That would be actually very cool. Also, I would also say that it could be cool also give a mount tied to it, but like for 2k, for example, so you have like some things to build upon, so you can actually reach and want to reach higher places. That would be also cool. I think some pets, even pets, I don't care, like anything that you can actually give to healers is actually a good thing. You may say, but people are going to play healer just for the rewards. Guess what? Most people are playing right now in PvP for the rewards. That's it. And you may say that you as a PvPer and I as a PvPer, we play for fun, which is what we generally do, and also we try to grind and try to be competitive because we are generally someone that is very competitive into PvP game modes. But you have like 90%, 80%, 70% of people are actually only playing for the rewards and for the carrot on the stick, and people should really be aware of that and not really gatekeep rewards basically because they think that their shinies are going to get away from it. That's not really the case. The case is reward the casual players so they feel that their time investment is useful for something, and they still have the ways to actually learn the game, get better, and one day maybe feel like, the game is even fun without rewards. That is the goal, but you have to bring them to that goal, and for that you need to reward them the same as a child. You have to reward them for good behavior, or like a dog, you have to reward it for good behavior, good things that they are doing. You need to reward them so you can actually feel like, look, what you're doing is good, and you can keep on doing it, and at one point you can take away those rewards. Not really taking away, but like those rewards will not be the main reason why they're doing it, because it will be just a habit. But anyways, this is something very psychological, and I think people should realize that gaming is also a lot of psychological aspects, mental aspects, and not only the physical and the pleasure aspects of the game, because sometimes the pleasure at one point just goes away, and what stays is the time investment and the retrospective thinking of where did my time go and how is it well spent, for example. But those are my suggestions, basically. I want to be able to have more healers in PvP. Also, this is for social for only. I would do a title, literally a new title for 2s, for 3s, even for solo queue RPGs, and even for team RPGs whenever you're queuing as a healer. That would be actually a good thing. And the game already realizes that you're a healer anyways. So they should be able to give that to the people that have like 1800 in 2s for healers, so you can still have people wanting to play other game modes and not only social and solo queue RPGs. Again, I'm a huge fan of solo queue. I think solo queue is the future of PvP in any regard, because in every single game it is the case, and World of Warcraft is not an exception, and people should realize that World of Warcraft is not an exception, and what you want is to be a global phenomenon and not really a niche thing that is like only able to be played for 1% of the whole World of Warcraft population. So you should really push those healers and also DPSers to play the other game modes, which is 2s, 3s, social for solo queue RPGs and team RPGs, because some healers may say, but that's cool, but I don't want to play solo shuffle. I want to play 2s, or I want to play 3s, or I want to play solo queue RPGs. Where are my goodies? And that's up to Blizzard to actually say and think also, what, look, maybe what we want is actually push everyone to the contents that we have, and not only the one content that we want to push you guys into it. Because at one point people are going to be tired, and that's really not something you would like to have. And just in general, you want to have many more people, many more players, and just in general a good feeling of playing the game with the time investment that you have done and gone through for World of Warcraft. I think respecting game time and like your time investment is a huge part of PvP being successful or not. I feel like, for example, Guild Wars 2 doesn't really do it well for PvP. Also, they don't really have bragging rights as World of Warcraft, and I think that's why World of Warcraft is still the best PvP game for MMOs, at least, out there, and in my opinion a really fun game. So hopefully I will see you guys on the battlefield for Solo Shuffle and Solo Queue RPGs. Bye.